Hey, Heather here, and I'm just really excited to let you guys all know, you've been following us for a little while, that we are coming out with an incredible, brand spanking new path coaching program. And what we've done is after, working with thousands of couples over the last years, we have stumbled upon something really incredible. We've discovered something that literally no one else is talking about, and that making this one shift in working with you to, maybe end divorce, end a separation, or if your spouse is just being really distant from you, if there's just a big gap between you and your spouse right now, this one thing that we've discovered is like the missing ingredient. Really, it's like incredible. It's insane. And as we've been using this new method with our clients, we have seen stunning results with them. And it just makes so much sense. So we are about to launch this brand new Path coaching program. And I just want to let you know a little bit about it because I think it's really going to resonate with you. It has been absolutely what helped me to bridge that gap between me and my spouse. And it is really, really working well for so many of our clients. So just kind of breaking it down for you. Like I said, we have created this after working with thousands of couples over the last years, and we really have invested hundreds of thousands of hours. And we have a few simple steps, like I said, no one else is talking about it, and it's this completely brand new approach to ending the process of separation or divorce and ending the distance, ending the conflict, ending the tension, ending the stonewalling, any of that you might be experiencing, okay? So I'm going to break it down for you in a couple really, really simple steps. And it goes like this. Step one, what we do first is we show you how to open up communication with your spouse. Because without communication, we never get anywhere, right? And it's not uncommon for our clients when they first come to us to have very little communication or very tense communication, very ineffective communication. Often it looks like this, like my spouse just won't open up to me. They say they're done. They say they're checked out. Every time I try to bring it up, they just get totally closed off. I can't get them to open up. And so that's our first step. That's our first milestone. And we show you exactly how to do that. Across the board, I'm not exaggerating, 100% of the time when our clients apply our method, they are able to open up communication where they didn't have it before. Okay? And you can go check out their stories. You can listen to them, their own videos and their own explanation of how this works for them. Okay? So that's the first goal, is giving you real communication with your spouse. How good would that feel? Could your marriage right now benefit from having open communication where you really feel like you can get in deep and have some real conversations, right? So that's our first goal. Our step number two is that we want to buy you some time. What we have proven here at High Thrive Coaching is that if we can buy 6 months of time, 6, not 7, 6 months of time with your spouse and encourage them and get them to agree to give you 6 months to work on the relationship, to stop the process of divorce or slow down the process of divorce or separation, the process of saying, I want out, right? And they can agree to give you 6 months of time to work on your relationship, then the opportunity for you to reconnect greatly increases. The opportunity for you to fully restore your relationship really increases. And it's just a beautiful thing to see. So that's the next step. Okay. First step, open communication. Second step, buy some time. And our ideal is 6 months of time. So that's what we aim for here in our path method. And then the third step is that we're going to change their narrative. If you've been following me, if you've been watching some of the live streams and the master classes that we've been doing recently, you know how crucial this is, because your spouse 98% of the time has a story about you that's justifying their reasons for leaving. And 100% of the time, they feel really justified in that story, and it feels completely true to them. And 100% of the time, we have our own story that is blocking us and subconsciously sabotaging, preventing us from getting what we really want. Like, I don't deserve it. I'm not worthy. And I've been there too. I've been at that rock bottom place. And it took me that realization of that's what's really going on. That's why it's creating chaos in my life. It's creating chaos in my marriage. And learning to make peace and releasing those limiting beliefs allows us to naturally open up and receive the things that we're wanting because we're not subconsciously pushing them away anymore. So we change the narrative in ourselves, and then we show you how you can start to change the narrative in your spouse. And when you change their narrative, when you get them to question their reasons for leaving, and you get them to see that you really are making these positive changes, you really are applying these new things, this is really how you are and how it's going to be, then you open up hope in them and they start to see the possibility of being happy with you again. And then that leads us to our fourth step, which is to fully restore the relationship and solve those root issues that are going on. So combining those 4 steps leads to truly incredible results. And this method of opening up communication and buying time is exactly what you need to focus on. And that's exactly what we can show you how to do. So we're opening up our doors here in the next week, in the next couple days. If you're watching this, I don't know when you're going to get this message, but it's in the next couple days. And so I want to let you know about it first, before I open up doors to our audience of 94,000 people. 94,000 people just like you that are wanting our help. But in this coaching program, we're only going to be accepting 15 people ready to make a true transformation in their lives. 15 people that say, yes, this makes sense. Yes, I want to have real communication with my spouse. Yes, I want to buy 6 months of time. So we have the opportunity to fully restore our relationship. So I will leave a link here giving you first dibs on being able to get into this coaching program. But above all, my heart, my love, my appreciation flows out to you. Let's allow this to be a year of incredible healing and growth in ourselves and in our sacred relationships that have such an incredible impact, not just for us, but ripples throughout the world and for all generations of time. Thank you. All right, we'll talk to you soon.